Todd Wilson is a pediatric neuroradiologist who works in the Clario radiology group. This fictitious radiology group could be a group within a hospital network or a private practice radiology group. Clario Radiology reads for Community Hospital, Metro Hospital, and their 4 imaging centers. The hospitals and imaging centers each have their own merge packs, but different versions. Community Hospital is willing to route images to the Clario-owned merge packs, but when reading on site at Community, it is most efficient to read from the Community merge packs. The hospitals use Epic EMR, and the imaging centers use the Intellaris EMR. All reports created by Clario Radiology are dictated into PS360. Dr. Wilson's schedule is in Clario's scheduling module. Clario Radiology can populate radiologist schedules automatically or manually. Today, Dr. Wilson is working the community hospital shift from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Then he has a conference at 1 p.m. After the conference, he'll work the Metro Hospital shift from 3 to 6 p.m. Today, Dr. Wilson needs to leave early and plans to finish his Metro Hospital shift from home. While working at Community Hospital, Clario will launch the Community Merge Packs because exams will be available more quickly. Exams from the imaging centers and Metro Hospital will also be read in their respective merge systems. To start the day, Dr. Wilson navigates to the Worklist to read studies. His reading queue is automatically created based on his shift. His reading queue shows a stack of work lists that include a global ER stat list, pediatric neuro across all facilities, neuro from Community Hospital, and an MSK list. Within each work list, the exams can be sorted by time remaining to meet SLA. These lists can be stacked according to reading priority, and if any lists have equal priority, they can be merged into one list and sorted across by time remaining. Now Dr. Wilson's list shows ER stat at the top. This is his highest priority. Next, he reads pediatric and community hospital neuro exams with equal priority, and if he finishes that work, he will help out with MSK exams. Now that his list is set up, Dr. Wilson can read using AutoNext. Once he completes the ED stat exams, he will start reading neuro exams. This list is continually updating. As new exams arrive, they will appear on the list in the correct sort order. There are 3 ways to enable pre-caching to Dr. Wilson's workstation. Assigned exams can be automatically pre-cached. The top exams on the worklist can be automatically pre-cached, where the number of exams to cache is configurable. Dr. Wilson can also manually select exams to be pre-cached to his workstation. Dr. Wilson will continue reading in this way throughout his shift. When Dr. Wilson clicks to read an exam, the Clario Worklist opens a Patient View tab. From this view, Dr. Wilson views patient information, including patient demographics. The Order panel shows the exam information. This is where he views scanned documents, including patient questionnaires or ICD-10 forms. Dr. Wilson can view prior exams and quickly see the exam date, procedure, and impression for any prior exam. Any exam field can be added to the prior exams table. And from the Notes panel, Dr. Wilson can view notes and create notes about this exam. Notes are used for information and to track critical communications, follow-ups, and ED discrepancies. Certain notes will trigger the removal of an exam from the worklist and onto an operations worklist. Once the note is completed, the exam will reappear on the worklist in the correct sort order. And of course, radiologists get interrupted. Clario has several features to help manage these interruptions. When an exam is open to read, a tab is created along the top of the worklist. This tab remains open until Dr. Wilson finishes his dictation and signs the report. By keeping his draft reports organized in tabs, he can easily pause his dictation and later pick up right where he left off. And as Dr. Wilson navigates between tabs, Clario is managing the communications with PS360 to ensure his reports are saved and the exam he is viewing in the Worklist is in sync with PS360. While in AutoNext, Dr. Wilson may need to skip or jump ahead. This is done using the skip and next icons on the mini Worklist. If he were to get a call to read a specific exam next, he would flag that exam as next. When he finishes his current work, the flagged exam will open. If he knows there are exams he should not read or are not ready to read, he can flag them as skip. Dr. Wilson has a conference at 1 p.m. At 12:45 p.m., Dr. Wilson will get a pop-up reminder in his Worklist. This reminder shows the meeting details. Getting meeting reminders within the Clario Worklist prevents radiologists from needing to be logged in to a separate calendar application. At the end of the meeting, Dr. Wilson will have earned 12 RVU credits. He can view his progress toward his RVU goal by viewing his gauge and gauge detail. After Dr. Wilson's conference, he continues his work at Metro Hospital. When he returns to his Worklist, his reading queue is automatically updated to reflect the work he does at Metro. His Worklist now shows ER Stat, Pediatric Neuro across all facilities, Neuro from Metro Hospital, and the MSK list. While at Metro, Dr. Wilson reads Metro exams from the Metro Merge packs. Imaging Center and Community exams are read from the Clarity Radiology Merge packs. Again, all subscription methods will be used to pre-cache exams. Dr. Wilson is leaving early today. At 3:45, he gets a pop-up reminder to head home. Dr. Wilson plans to finish the remainder of his work from home. When Dr. Wilson logs out, he is prompted with a dialog showing the exams that are assigned to him. He has the option to unassign these exams or keep them assigned to read when he logs in from home. From home, Dr. Wilson will log in using his home profile. With this profile, Dr. Wilson can have different settings. For example, his monitor may be portrait, or he may prefer a light background. Dr. Wilson knows he is done with his work when his shift ends at 6 p.m. and when he has met his RVU targets, which are displayed at the top left. At 6 p.m., Dr. Wilson checks his RVU detail. This detail shows his RVUs from his reading work at community and metro hospitals, and the credits from his conference. Dr. Wilson can also review his performance in Clario's Analytics module. From here, he views his turnaround time, number of exams, and corresponding RVUs generated for Clarity Radiology. He could also review the peer reviews he performed and received. Depending on Clarity Radiology's policies, Dr. Wilson could compare his performance to that of his colleagues. It is possible to create a widget that will pop up at the end of Dr. Wilson's shift, showing his productivity from today.